federal judge on Wednesday dismissed actor Jussie Smollett's malicious prosecution lawsuit against the city of Chicago and several police officers. The former Empire actor told police that he was beaten by two men who looped a noose around his neck and threw vile comments at him in an attack near his home in downtown Chicago in January of 2019. Joining us now to talk more about this from Charlotte, North Carolina, is Roger Green. Roger, the Chicago police, remain in saying that this attack was staged and that Jussie Smollett was charged with making a false report. This, it's interesting to me that we are still having this conversation in 2020 because I thought that this was over last year. It was such a huge story, but I did think that we weren't going to hear anything else about it.
Well, it seems like this is the next installment of episodes in the sitcom that we've learned to see to be Jussie Smollett. It seems to have more turns than Empire, the show that he's known for. And this is somewhat of a roadblock for his camp, but it's not necessarily a stalemate. It's more so a technicality. Basically, they're saying that they have to drop his case because he's in the middle of some other legal battles similar to what he's going with this lawsuit. So what they have to do as a matter of technicality, he can't have a malicious prosecution claim while you're being prosecuted for some of the same charges. So they've just reached kind of a roadblock, if you will.
Yeah, I know in 2019 the city sued him for seeking reimbursement, and they wanted reimbursement of more than $130,000 because they feel that they spent a lot of overtime and resources and utilized police officers who were investigating this. I remember at that time, Roger, it was all that we could talk about during that particular month, during that particular time. And so I don't know. It's just like you said, it's just an interesting turn of events, and just seems to keep going.
Yeah, when you talk to Jussie's camp, they settled for $10,000 of, whatever that dollar amount initially was. And so they're saying that they paid $10,000 and agreed to have no other, retribution coming to them for that. But like I said, it's just majorly a technicality. They're not saying that he can't claim malicious prosecution. They're just saying you're in the middle of existing cases with the same charges, and you can't file for malicious prosecution when we have probable cause and we have evidence and discovery that we're presenting on the same exact thing. So unfortunately, this will be something that we will hear about for probably maybe a couple years to come until we get a total resolution. Wow. I would love to just see both parties wash their hands of it and just walk away from it and say, hey, this was bizarre, and let's not see each other anymore. That would be my personal desire.
I agree with you there. I agree with you there. Definitely miss Jussie Smollett on Empire, one of my favorite shows. Roger, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for joining us today.
It's always a pleasure talking with you.